prayer? Anybody who can lead a prayer? John?
Are you ready, classmates?
Yes, we are!
Bow your head and let us pray. Panginoon namin Diyos,
Opo.
gawin po namin pag-aaral ngayon.
Amen.
Sana po, bigyan niyo po kami ng talino na nagmumura sa iyo.
Opo.
Sana po, meron po kami matutunang bago.
Opo.
Sana po ang aming guro, gabayan niyo po siya sa pagturo.
Amen.
Kami sa aming pagkukulang at pagkakasala po sa Jesus na pinanang pinapagligtas.
Amen.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Rosna. We're glad to see you this afternoon.
I am also glad to see you this afternoon. You take your seat.
Thank you, ma'am.
How are you this afternoon?
Fine.
Okay, that's very good. You are fine. Did you eat your lunch?
Yes.
Okay. Now this afternoon, we will have our new lesson. But before that, let us have first read the objectives of our lesson this afternoon. We will read it all together. Ready? And start.
Objectives. At the end of the lesson.
For a while. It's not at the, it's at the end. Okay. Because the word that follows after the da is end. No? So it's a vowel. End. So you will pronounce the word da with the. Ready? And start.
Objectives. At the end of the lesson, learners are able to: number 1, share a prior knowledge about the topic. 2, read a story entitled The Happiest Boy in the World. 3, express ideas and opinions. 4, identify the different elements of short stories.
Okay, so those are our objectives. Now, I have here some pictures. What you're going to do is you will tell what you can say about the pictures. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so let us have the first picture. Now, what can you say about the picture? Yes, Jaya.
Children's are
It's the children. No S because children is already plural. What is the singular of children? Child. Very good. So the children are happy. Very good. So they are happy. What makes you think that they are happy? Why do you think they're happy? How did you know that they're happy? How did you know? Yes. Very good, because they are smiling. Okay, then we have another picture. What is the picture? What can you say about the picture? Yes, Danica. The picture is happy. Okay, what are those, who are those people in the picture? Who are those happy people in the picture? Yes, Jolly Ann. Okay, there are sons and a mother. And Danica said, Mom, they are happy. Now, what do you think, or what makes you think that they are happy? How did you know that they are happy? What can you say about their faces? Yes, mine. Very good. They are smiling, so they are happy. Now let us have another picture. What can you say about the picture? Yes, Art. JR. Very good. The girl is receiving a gift. Now, what do you think is the feeling of the girl upon receiving the gift? Yes. She is smiling. And if you are smiling, what is your feeling? Anybody? Yes. You are happy. Now this afternoon, we will have the story that I have assigned you to read. The title is The Happiest Boy in the World. Now we will try to find out what makes that boy a happiest boy in the world. Okay? When we are discussing the story, we are also trying to, or we will try to know the different elements of the short story. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
You are ready. Now let us have first, who are those people or person in the story that are talking and acting in the story? Kindly enumerate them, Reynan. Okay, the first is Julio. Who else? Yes. Caponsos. Yes, Sarmiento. And Jose. So in the elements of the short story, they are what we call the characters in the story. Now everybody read the meaning of the characters. Ready and start.
Characters. Act and move in the story.
Okay, those who act, talk, and move in the story are what we call the characters. Now, in the story, where or when is the story happen? How is the story open? When is the story happen? When? When we say when, it talks about what? When. Where talks about place and when talks about time. So when is the story happen? Any other hand? Yes. Reponte.
One July night, Tony was reading a letter to all people. His landlord happens.
Okay, so when was the letter written? On the warm of July night. That is what we call the setting. Okay, everybody read the meaning of setting and start.
Setting.
It's not sitting but setting. Ready and start.
Setting. Place or time where and when the story happened.
Okay, very good. Now, in the story, the happiest boy in the world. What was or what is the problem of Julio? Why he wrote a letter to Caponso? What was his problem? Yes, John.
Because Julio cannot send his son to go to school.
Okay. Why do you think Julio could not send his son to school? What is the situation of their life? Yes, Armento. They are poor family. So, Julio could not afford to send his son Jose to school. What is the grade of Jose? Clauden? Grade 6. And in that grade, Julio could no longer afford to send him in school. So, by the way, what is the relationship of Julio and Caponso? Yes. They are compadres. So, meaning they are close to each other. Okay. Now, that is what we call in the elements of the short story the conflict. Now let us read all together the meaning of conflict. Ready and start.
Conflict is the problem of the story.
Okay, the problem presented in the story is what we call the conflict. But there are three kinds of conflict. Let us enumerate them. The first is, ready, read, and start.
Kinds of conflict. Man versus man. Opposition between main characters and other characters in the story.
Okay, from that meaning of man versus man, what is that all about? And look at the picture. What can you say about the picture? Anything you can say about the picture? What are the two men doing? Or the two men doing? Yes. We are true friends. Are you sure? If they are true friends, look at their faces. Are they smiling? Yes, Danica? They are both angry. So in the man versus man, there is a problem between a main character and another character of the story. Do you follow?
Yes.
It's the protagonist, and the antagonist. In our dialect, it's bida and the kontrabida. Okay, the problem is between the two person to person. Now, in the story, the happiest boy in the world, do you think there is a problem between a man versus man? No, there is no man versus man. Now let us have the other, the number two kind of conflict. Let us read and start.
Man versus himself. The problem created by the main character and her personality.
Okay, now try to look at the picture. What is now the conflict here? It's man versus himself. What do you mean by that? Man versus himself. When we say himself, who is or what is your problem? Is the problem coming from the other person? No. Is the problem coming from within you? Yes. That is what we call a main character versus himself. You have a problem to yourself. So the problem is within you. In the story, The Happiest Boy in the World, is there a problem between the main character and themselves? No. So I think that is not the conflict in the story. Now let us try the third one. Ready and start.
Man versus society. Conflict between main character and the society where she
Leaves. Okay. Now in the man versus society, the problem is the society where you live. Meaning, if you are poor, that's a problem. Because you could know or you cannot afford to buy things that you wanted to buy. Because what is your status in life? Poor. You have no money. And if you are poor, do you think everybody will like you? Not all will accept you of who you are. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
So that is the problem there. If you are poor. So what will you do if you are poor? What will you do? What will you do if you are poor? Do you want to be a poor for the rest of your lives? No, of course, that's why you are here in school. In order to learn, to graduate in junior, in senior, in college, and to have a good job. Okay, now, in that story, The Happiest Boy in the World, do you think the problem is man versus society?
Yes.
Yes. Why? What is the problem of Kakonso? What was his problem? Yes, Raynan. They are, yes. He is poor and could not send his son Jose to school. That is a problem. But Julio is a very, very good father. He finds way. And what was that way? What was that way? He has to, what did he do to Caponso? John, he sent a letter. And in that letter, the content is it will be Caponso that will send Jose to school. No? And Jose sent the letter to Caponso. And it was a hanging ending. If Caponso will grant or will not grant the wish of Julio. Okay, now, from that story, what do you think? Or if you were Caponso, now if you were Caponso and you received the letter, would you grant the wish? Would you grant the wish to be the one sending Jose to school or in school? Would you grant the wish? Anybody? What do you mean by you will grant the wish? You will allow yourself to be or to send Jose to school. You will be the one to spend money to send Jose to school. If you were Caponso, would you do it? Huh? Jareth? Would you do it if you were Caponso? Yes, that's a very good answer. Why? Why do you like to be the sponsor, no, for the scholarship of Jose? Yes, Jan.
Because I wanted to help poor people.
Okay, very good. Let's give hands to everybody. Now, for clapping, no, I will teach you how to clap. You will go higher, your hands, then you clap. Because clapping is an exercise of our heart. Now, if we do that higher, the blood will flow properly. That's the explanation. No? So while we are clapping, do not hesitate or do not stop yourselves to clap because that is an exercise of our heart. Now let's clap our hands, everyone. Huh? And do you observe if there is contest? When you are playing volleyball, for example, if you feel nervous, then the captain will say, clap our hands. If you let the ball in the opponent, and then they were not able to send back the ball, the point is yours. Then the captain will say, clap your hands because when you are clapping your hands, the nervous will go out. Have you observed? We're not playing monkey. We're in a contest. Clap your hands. That is one way of getting out the nervous. Okay? Now, how many elements of short story we discussed? There are 3. Okay, let us enumerate them and start.
Characters, setting, conflict.
Okay, very good. Now, there are still 4 elements of short story. That is what we call the plot. Okay, let us read the plot and start.
Plot. Our series of events in the story is composed of 5 parts.
Okay, so all the events in the story that we discussed are what we call the plot. But it is composed of 5 Triangle. So it is a triangle. Now what is the first part? Let us read and start.
Exposition.
Exposition. Now in the exposition, it is the beginning of the story. Now in the story, the happiest boy in the world, the story begins with telling the time. What was the time? What was the time? 4th of July. No? So that is exposition. The next is, everybody read and start.
Rising action.
Now in rising action, from the beginning, you are going to raise high or rise high. The problem is now presented. So in the story, the happiest boy in the world, what is the problem of Caponso? They are poor. So in the story, he needs to write a letter to Caponso. So that is now the rising of your story. Now in the peak part of the pyramid is what we call the climax. The intense part of the story. Now, where is the climax in the happiest boy in the world? Where is now the intense of the story? In what story did the character do their best to solve the problem? The problem is they are poor. He needs to send the letter to Caponso. Now, what did he do? After writing, the letter is done already. Who you do to the letter? What did they do to the letter? John.
Send the letter.
Okay, they send the letter to Caponso. Who sent the letter? Who bring the letter to Caponso? Johnny. It was Jose riding his caravan. Right? And he has to pass in the river. So it's an obstacle to pass in the river using a caravan. It's not easy before to send a letter. Now we will just simply text or email or chat. But before they're going to send the letter personally because there is no postal mail, post office. And we are lucky today that we have that one. Next. Everybody read and start.
Falling action.
Now for falling action is how did the character solve the problem? So sending a letter and giving it to Caponso. The last part is resolution. That is the ending of the story. But the ending in the happiest boy in the world is hanging. Now, because the letter was not yet sent to Caponso. Okay, any question? Now, who can enumerate the 5 parts of the plot? Enumerate the 5 plots. Everybody will enumerate the 5 parts of the short story. Ready? Of the plot. Ready? And start.
Exposition. Rising action.